do it, got to do it.
Welcome back. It's 7:16, and we're going to tell you now about a bear that roamed around downtown Solvang over the weekend, and it was quite large. Residents were told to stay indoors shortly after 10 Saturday night because of this black bear. The sheriff's office spotted the bear on the 1600 block of Mission, also known as Highway 246, through Solvang. Fish and Wildlife officers cornered the bear and decided to tranquilize it. They approached the animal a couple of hours later to make sure that those drugs had kicked in. They estimated the bear was about 350 to 400 pounds, big enough to need a crane with straps to lift it and release it back into the wild. All right, it's 7:17. Let's get another check on your weather with Jason Stiff. He is tracking those conditions for us.
Yeah, that's a big bear. That's a huge animal. Probably just looking for some butter cookies or some danishes, maybe a little bit of water around the Solvang area. Beautiful bear and also a beautiful view. Look at this, our sky cam view. A little bit misty on this Monday morning, but we're going to have some windy weather a little bit later on today. We've already had the windy weather overnight around the Montecito Hills area, and the temperatures haven't really fallen very far. Right now, 56 degrees in Santa Barbara as well as in Goleta. Still hanging on to 60 in Gaviota, but a cooler 45 in San Ynez, just to the east of Solvang. 49 degrees in Santa Maria, 50 in San Luis Obispo, and 45 degrees in Paso Robles. So we haven't finished with this wind. We're getting closer to the end of April, the beginning of May, but we still have some more spring-like wind in our forecast. Plenty of wind today. Then this ridge of high pressure starts to push over California. Less wind tomorrow, warmer temperatures, lots of sunshine, but this will also be short-lived because a broad trough low pressure is going to be moving toward the west coast and California specifically. That's going to give us some more unsettled weather once we get to Thursday through this coming weekend. Plenty of windy weather in the forecast for today. Looking at our future wind gusts, lots of wind between 25 and 35 miles an hour through the afternoon and evening hours for both the Central Coast and the South Coast. That's why we have a wind advisory for the South Coast and the Santa Barbara County Mountains through 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. A lot of wind gusts between 35 and 45 miles an hour. That offshore flow will really warm our temperatures, but we won't have any good chances for any rainy weather. We'll have a very little cloud cover today or tomorrow. Some higher clouds pushing to our sky on Wednesday into early Thursday, but none of these are going to be rain-bearing clouds for us. We're just going to have a mixture of sunshine and clouds. Cooler weather for one day. It's going to warm back up on Thursday and then cooling again Friday this coming weekend with windier weather in tow. So here's your forecast for Monday. Lots of mid-80s in our inland valleys, 85 degrees for Paso Robles and Atascadero, upper 70s around San Luis Obispo, mainly upper 60s and lower 70s though right along the beaches themselves, so a little bit more relief from all the warmth but not relief from the wind. For Santa Barbara County, mainly 70s for highs, some lower 80s for the San Ynez Valley and upper 60s around Surf Beach as well as Guadalupe and also Vandenberg Air Force Base. For the South Coast, lots of gusty wind this afternoon, tonight through early tomorrow. Highs warmer than most other places, upper 70s and lower to mid 80s for this Monday. Will be even warmer with less wind on Tuesday. Lots of sunshine too, but no rain in this forecast. Looking at our Santa Barbara 7-day forecast, lots of wind all the way through this coming Sunday. A little bit less tomorrow as again on Saturday, but the daytime highs will be well above average in the 70s and 80s. For Santa Maria, mostly 70s, but we'll top out 80 degrees on Tuesday with less wind and plenty of sunshine. Plenty of wind though Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. San Luis Obispo also mostly 70s, but we're going to top out in the lower 80s Tuesday and Thursday. Daytime highs well above average, but that wind probably more than you're going to want. For Lompoc, it's going to be 70s each and every day, up to 77 degrees for high on Tuesday, but lots of windy weather beginning again on Thursday. For San Ynez, lots of 80s today through Thursday, with Tuesday and Thursday being the warmest days, almost hot. Daytime highs will drop down to the mid to upper 70s starting on Friday with lots of windy weather in the forecast. For Paso Robles, 80s and 90s for most of those days, up to 92 degrees for a high on Tuesday. Hotter than we needed this early in the year, 88 degrees for a high on Thursday with plenty of windy weather Thursday through this coming weekend. And for the 5 cities, you want some relief, that's where you can go. We're going to have 70s today through Friday, upper 60s Saturday and Sunday with 78 degrees for a high under a sunny sky on Tuesday.